Hi, hello, YouTube land. Check your clocks, it's amateur hour time. Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. In the last episode, we are at the final class trial. After a little bit of brain work and a lot of just thinking about this stuff, we finally came to a conclusion. One, our school memories have been taken away from us. Two, Junko Enoshima is actually still alive. And three, Junko Enoshima is the one behind all of this. So whoever's controlling Monokuma right now, that's Junko Enoshima. Apparently, she's been alive this entire time, and Mukuro was the victim that we saw in the very beginning of the game, honestly. The very first chapter, who got, impaled and all that stuff. So yeah, that happened, and we kind of put Monokuma in a corner, and we're saying give up, it's over, and that's why he's kind of like has his back turned to us. He's like over. So I think he either has something up his sleeve or he's gonna probably admit to it. We don't know. Monokuma is an unhinged teddy bear, so we don't know exactly what he's plotting. But let's go ahead and jump right into this and have some fun. You know what to do, guys. Leave a like for Danganronpa, leave a like for Monokuma, leave a like for Hero over there. I think Hina's next to him as well. And of course, me, the ultimate rookie, just kind of like vibing in the seats as well, like trying to figure this all out. So let's see what happens. If you enjoy my content, be sure to subscribe. It'll be an honor to have you as part of the Cuckoo Crew. I welcome you with open arms, but without further ado, let's get this going. Is it over, Monokuma?
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
I figured.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Oh god, what's he doing? Oh, well, Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. So she actually shows herself. Where'd you even come from? Like the tie.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
Aye.
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, and some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
This is the mastermind? He's the real Junko Enoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Yes.
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I find Chihuahuas very ugly. So
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
no, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her too somewhere. Was it the first day in the main hall? Are you sure? But Junko had already switched with Mukuro by then, right? I think that's it. Oh? Well, yeah, maybe it was before that.
Shoot.
Okay, looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Before arriving at school.
I got it! That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover.
Right. Oh yeah,
And you were on it.
you got them blue eyes.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
Kind of like how her hair clips are both Monokuma, both like fully white, and the other one is just fully black. I like that. That's legit.
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began.
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course. Those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with, like, computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
Dude, she is hitting us with that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure posture. it's wigging me out.
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
You guys are twins?
Twins!
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it.
Are you... Wait, so if they're twins, they're sisters?
So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me!
Good lord.
Junko fucking Enoshima! And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Alright, she's switched up again.
Whoa! She's a totally different person now!
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself.
She gets so bored that she has to switch personalities. That's wild. This is like nothing compared to Genocide Jill.
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit?
I mean, it's just clarification. You don't gotta yell at me.
Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Alright, well, one of them was meant to go to the Mushroom Kingdom, but the stork got by Kamek, and Yoshi carried... Which one was it? Baby Mario, so the older brother, or so older sister, Mukuro Ikusaba, she was carried to Japan. And there she met up with her little sister, Junko. There we go. That's my truth.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
Yeah, that too, I was about to ask.
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
She beat me in Smash Bros, therefore she had to pay with her life. Therefore, revenge has never tasted so sweet.
Well, I suppose I'd
Oh,
better
God.
explain.
Now she's a businesswoman.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way.
So we could have just like left her in the dark and like leave her as like one of the participants instead of just, you know, murdering her entirely.
Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with.
Dang, so she was a target from the beginning. Like literally the beginning.
Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the three atrocities. Atrociously rank,
Yikes.
atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
What a rank. If you gotta get hit with the three atrocities, I feel like that's something wrong.
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society.
Where did you get the glasses? I just noticed she's wearing glasses.
Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's
Why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away.
Aw. But she's a soldier. She wouldn't go down without a fight.
Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
Jeez, that sucks.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
My God, you gotta work on your boredom. You really have to work on your boredom.
I've never been a stickler for
Okay.
following the plan to the letter, you know?
She keeps switching up on me, just confusing me more. Oh, her hair's like super smooth now, cause like she's hitting like the cartoon anime look now. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, sure, she's actually like switching the theme.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
Like, what?
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal,
Jesus.
just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Huh? This wasn't supposed to. Why? Me. Dang, she wasn't even expecting it.
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance.
Yeah, she wasn't expecting to get killed.
But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
Bye, Lord.
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. No, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything.
Just because they're just filled with despair. It's just the hopelessness. Like, their other emotions are just null. That's wild.
We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret. So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
That's basically what she's saying.
That's not true at all.
Oh God, now she's switched again. Now she's sad. At least her hair is more detailed now. Yeah, I like the change in theme.
We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
I don't need to know that. That's a Toko reaction. I don't need to know that.
Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair.
Good Lord, she is unhinged.
It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Thank you, Hero. I feel bad for Hero and Hina. They're next to her. Like, give me some space.
And my sister, too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to
Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe that. Oh, that's so freaky. That is freaky. Oh, she is wild, but not in the good way.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
Hero, my boy, she is honey roasted nuts. That's what that is.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
Guess that makes sense why she's the ultimate despair, considering what she's been talking about, freaking getting off on her despair. Help.
I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Don't you mean have that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
Now she's acting like Monokuma. What?
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating!
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then, we'll have our victory!
Victory is great.
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Thinking back to what Monokuma's told us, the memories that were stolen from us and what they must be related to. Let's see. One of the motives?
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
Because I think they all had something to do with memory, no? Chapter 1 was bonding, right? Like bonded, I'm trying to find the proper word for it. But special connections to family members. Number 2 was embarrassing secrets. 3 was money. I don't know what that has to do with memory. 4 was Sakura being the okay, let's just continue. I think I'm kind of drifting.
So you do remember after all.
Now she's
Well,
back to JoJo.
I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
The memory, right?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The theme of the motive Monokuma gave us for the first month, it was in human connections.
I got
Yes. People
it! Driving
special to
force
your
behind
life.
The motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Friends, family, the whole like.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your friends.
That says family.
For example, your family.
That's friends.
I ruined ruined all those relationships and showed you the results.
How'd you manage to do that, though?
It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
That was the secrets and memories, embarrassing ones. For the second murder, the motives theme was the meaning of life. The past.
I got it.
Yeah.
It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was...
Yep.
embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
Poor guy.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
That one was money. The theme for the third murder was greed. Yeah.
I got it!
Money.
It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Money.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
I have no sympathy for Celeste still. He took Taco away from me.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this?
What's the point of all
Why are
this?
you making us go through this case by case?
Trying to figure this out. Like, why are you doing this again?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
That was when she was a spy, right? The motive in the case of Sakura's death was betrayal.
I got it!
Yeah.
In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships, secrets, money, betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
Okay.
But of course, those aren't the only
Oh,
motives
she's
that
royal
exist
now.
in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth.
So, more than a trillion. More than a trillion ways, reasons to kill someone. God, that's scary.
They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world.
And not only having a trillion reasons to kill someone, but a trillion objects to kill someone with. So, oh, murder is frightening now. This game is opening my eyes to like the full details of like how to like murder and like get away with it and stuff. Like reasons and causes of death. From simple, you could kill someone with a battery. A little tiny battery. I bet you could find some way to murder someone with that. And, ugh. Spooky. Too spooky for me.
This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
Two sides of the same coin is one of my favorite sayings ever.
How much
Just saying.
longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope.
Huh?
Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway.
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
I guess that makes sense because we all agreed to stay at the school. But if we had that memory removed, then we want to leave the school because of what's happening, like the whole situation with the killing game and such. Makes sense.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Oh joy, another hint.
Huh? Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
The outside world?
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Okay. Why are national monuments looking like Monokuma? Oh my. They're busting up the place. And 50-foot Monokuma destroying buildings. Okay. So this is just chaos outside, basically. What the?
Dangerous. The world is grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it? Which should we recognize? This whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial.
Oh god. Great, now to actually think about this crap. Alright, so outside is looking very spooky. Jack's memory, Kyoko and Headmaster group photo. Alright.
Come on, bitches. Remember or die. What the fuck happened outside?
Don't put pressure on me.
Remember or whatever, but
I don't know.
when it comes to that crazy confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
I'm supposed to remember.
Nobody
don't remember anything.
Ooh! Genocide Jack can! Maybe you can get an idea. Oh my god! The serial killer's gonna help us.
She might remember.
She might remember. Because their memory is separate.
Who might remember?
The other token. Genocide Jack.
It's kind of wild how we gotta call on the serial killer to help.
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality is forgotten,
The
there's
other
a
might
chance the other
remember.
may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Please. It might be our only chance.
No, absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on.
This is coming from Byakuya. Don't let him beg. She immediately sneezes. Oh my god.
Da-da-da-da-da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer. Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
She immediately sneezed. God. I mean, I don't want to say it, but it's true. Byakuya has her whipped.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately.
Use the talent, Byakuya.
Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
What's up? Oh my god.
Nice to meet you too.
She's like, stop.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Alright, what you see? Anything that looks familiar? Anything ringing a bell?
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does.
What do you mean?
And you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do.
What do you mean?
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember. With a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Huh, she just flat out just said it quick. So what's happening outside is the tragedy. Oh goodness. And it's still going? What? This happened a year ago, right?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago.
And it's still going?
It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster.
So this isn't happening in one area. This is all over the world? That's frightening. Literally all over the place.
There's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat,
Everyone just revolted?
the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
Huh.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there.
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
Ah! I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is a true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
Not really, if people are still going at it.
How can the world just end?
It's the world. The world just can't end. It's the world after all.
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway, so the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you.
I don't like stories.
It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
I like cake. that whole thing got my attention with cake.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
The Togami family fell, the Togami family fell, or the Togami family fell. Bit of a rough decision, but I'm gonna go with the Togami family fell.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
This is actually scary. Like, this is genuinely, like, wigging me out. I don't like this.
But do you think it might be a disease?
Yes.
Getting bored so easy, I mean.
Yes. You gotta find some sort of excitement to keep you fixated. Like, my lord.
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes.
I don't want to see Byakuya bugging like this. It kinda hurts. Stop it.
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment?
Leave him alone.
You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Oh, he's freaking out. It's okay, Byakuya.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Bacon?
Well, if I'm understanding you right,
But that was completely normal when we walked in.
it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
I am so confused.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago?
Why don't you say that we've been here for years?
Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
What?
2 years ago?
You mean we've been sitting in this school for 2 years?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
What? Oh, my brain. Wait, what? 2 years ago? What does that...
is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth.
It would just be a lot easier if you just gave us the memory, because we are all still amnesia. Our brains are kind of stupid right now.
And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right?
Not that last one. That last one threw me for a loop.
What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
Oh, God.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Oh, my boy. He's still frazzled. Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. If what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so, so the memory she took from us... Our school life?
I got it!
Oh, I was right.
If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
We lost 2 years worth of memory? How does that happen?
Nope. No.
Thank
No.
you.
I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
My brain hurts.
Seriously? This routine again?
My bit brain hurts.
We've lost 2 years worth of
2
memories?
years worth of memories. My God. I feel empty in my head.
That's right.
Emptier than
You've
usual.
already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy.
So what, are we like sophomores, juniors? What are we? What's our year?
And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
Not forgotten, stolen.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life. That's not possible!
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it. Oh man, 2 years worth of our life down the drain. Photo, notebook, pocketbook. Alright? Pocketbook is Kyoko, notebook is Hiro.
Perfect memories.
Down the drain.
I could never lose something like that.
You've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Wait, yes you have. Yeah, you did. Your notebook. Oh, Hiro. Oh, I'm learning this with you, bud.
Hiro, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Oh man, that's bad. That's all of his stuff.
Wuzza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt!
Oh man.
But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No way!
It looks like you
That's
actually
terrifying.
created some class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow,
I forgot all about it. Oh.
It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
So wait, if that's the case, we've known each other for 2 years. We're we've actually known each other. All of us, the class, we've known each other for 2 whole freaking years. Oh, and we started murdering each other. Oh no. Oh, that's so sad. Continue.
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here.
I don't feel good.
Shit, man, I've never been to a funeral. Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on?
That hurts.
How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of expositioning all this shit.
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Well, if it, like I said, if it involves school and if we've known each other, where our memories come apart. Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories? When we fainted. Yeah, that would have to be the... Oh.
When I lost my memory. I can't think of any time other than that day.
Yep, when everything started warping and whap-a-da-bop-bop.
When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh?
You're not giving us the choice.
So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
I fainted and I didn't wake up for 2 years. Oh, that's some next level sleeping, man.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
That's like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time status. I pulled the Master Sword, didn't wake up for 7 years, and here we are. I'm the hero of freaking time.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof, gone. Which means, of course,
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other,
But we already knew each other for 2 whole flippin' years.
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
My god, we were all actually friends.
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing
Ah, I don't feel good. I don't. Oh man, how can you feel despair from outside the screen? The ultimate rookie's not feeling so hot right now. I feel drained. I actually feel tired.
What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this.
I love you all so much.
Don't say that.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
The ultimate despair. All mankind.
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
Which would explain that bloody classroom on the 5th floor.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those.
What?
How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon.
I don't get it.
Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once!
I'm listening. I am actually listening.
So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter!
That would make sense with the DVD.
That's right! It was transformed into a shelter! Ah, I said it twice!
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison.
That would be the headmaster.
Do any of you know who that might have been?
Ooh, raise my hand. The one who turned Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolated us here. The Prime Minister. Oh my. The headmaster.
I got it!
Yep.
Could only have been the headmaster of Hope Peak Academy.
Which was Kyoko's dad.
He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in the school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school.
Yeah, so they were part of the class, obviously, of the class number 78. He just didn't realize that it was them. So they were already in the school to begin with. I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me type situation.
So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
Really?
Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
Huh, so we were the ones that put up the plates.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
What a development.
Lee and Mukuro have come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You let us live, so we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Despair, that's all.
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. You souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
Ugh. What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world. That was... Oh! What am I trying to say? Broadcast, right? Whatever this is. Yeah. I? Okay, hijack. Yep. Yeah, they took over the arrow, not arrow, the radio wave. Give me that A. I need an A. Hijack. Yep.
Now I understand.
Because you know how we were talking about looking at the TV and stuff? Yeah, that it's all on the TVs and the news and everything.
The airwaves, aren't you?
Which, brilliant. How did you manage to do that? I will never know.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing?
Okay.
By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious? But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Got it. So they got Gatling gunned.
Expelled them? I have to thank you all.
Dang.
They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a
He's
reason
bad.
I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Treasured, but yet she's letting us pick each other off like flies.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
This is horrible.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling massively tired. Like, tired and drained. All this brain work for nothing.
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Like, how did all this happen? Why us? Why us? Byakuya, Taka. I feel so alone. I do. Truth, full of despair. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we
There was no point for motive at all.
been murdering each
For
other?
nothing. Oh my god. Oh.
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either.
We were
We were
friends.
classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
Oh, this is so messed up.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
Even I can't laugh at that. Like, that's horrible. Even Genocide Jill can't laugh at something like that.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
She's doing this just to do it. She has no reason, no other truth. She's doing it because she's doing it, simply because I can. That's what I'm getting from all of this. Oh god. She's insane.
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know who that is.
If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
even if it's all true. I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them!
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple. You stole our memories. Invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault!
He's mad. He's mad. And I'ma let him go.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
What do you mean?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me
Oh.
and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
If one person says to punish Hope, oh, that's terrifying.
It's just one person.
Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
What? What?
You mean we just...
So so we're basically doing what we did this entire time?
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
And the rules change just like that.
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
Just because.
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're
I knew you were gonna choose Makoto. You suck. I knew it.
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished,
Then I'm getting the punishment.
then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
I helped each of you get to this point. You better not sacrifice me. But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Oh, they are silent. Yeah, they're all thinking of. Oh no. They're all frazzled.
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Come on, Kyoko, don't.
Kyoko!
Yep, even Kyoko.
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
Don't worry, Makoto. I'm still on your side. So it's us two that she's gonna have to get past. I'm going on punish despair.
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
Definitely not mine. Me and Makoto, I got you. You got one on hope.
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair. That's not really living at all. Alright. I gotta convince them all. Make your argument. Photo, notebook, pocketbook.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
You know what? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me do this.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
It's just a test. Alright, okay.
Hope now.
Don't give up hope, hero.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place.
Come on, hero. I need you, man. I can't be alone.
To live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. That's why. No matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
Thank you, hero. Alright, we got hero. Hero's with us. Awesome.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
I'm happy. We got hero.
If I were to die,
He's my king. I need him.
that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
I remember you do saying something about that. Ina, come on.
Lose hope now.
Don't lose hope now.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do? You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right? No. I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why Yeah! I've made up my mind!
Alright, we got Hina. We got Hina too.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
Never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I decided to...
By the way, the air out's the only reason we're is thanks to the air purifiers and the physics. Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
Made my decision.
If I
Got
die,
her.
The purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die,
The communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Toko, I need your hope. Don't lose hope now. Toko and Jill, I need you both.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. But no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
I'll get Byakuya. I need him too. We may not see eye to eye and our lives are completely different, but he's still a friend. He's still a friend. Him and Taka and Hiro, those are my boys. We are the squad.
In other words, the communal life we've all been living will come to... I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Come on, bestie. I need you. Don't lose hope now. I need you, Byakuya.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous.
Hey, I'll take it.
It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
That's my boy. That's my boy. I need one more person.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
One more person that needs that hope. It's over for you.
That would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Danganronpa.
I decided to have faith in myself.
Da-da-da.
By the way, the air outside is totally clear now. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the
Yeah, it's swelling.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
Danganronpa.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt.
I'm gonna let her have her little
As
speech.
soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
I already said I would claim the mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
Calm and collected. That's what I like to see.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Last one. I need you, Kyoko.
Don't lose hope now.
Don't lose hope now. Break.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope.
The ultimate hope.
What do you think?
Hey, as long as I'm still the ultimate rookie, and I'm witnessing this, I'm okay with this.
What the?
You lose, Junko.
What the hell are you?
The ultimate hope. Let's go.
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other.
I want to see this truth bullet. What does this even say? The ultimate hope. It would appear that Makoto may have hidden within him the power to stand against the ultimate despair. He's no longer the ultimate lucky student.
It's all so uncool! So unhip! Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, lame.
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but I still, oh, moment of truth. What's wrong, Junko?
You suck! So uncool! You dare to stand against us?
Nope, I'm using this.
It's a joke.
Oh, Jesus.
You're gross.
I just love despair.
You suck. So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke.
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless. Suffer from despair.
You're unbearable.
You dare to stand against us? No. You suck.
Jesus.
So uncool. You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Your idiocy ends here. You're gross.
I just love despair.
You suck. So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke.
Got you.
Despair into tomorrow. Despair into your memories.
The ultimate
Despair
hope.
into
Hope keeps on going.
Hope keeps on going. Despair is nothing.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
You lose. That's what's happening. The ultimate rookie and everyone else is the hope goes. The hope floweth. I gotta see. The hope floweth. Feel it. Ooh, points. I got an A on it too. Heck yeah.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
Boom. Onokuma vote. Who's guilty then? Who is the guilty one, huh? Junko. Get her out of there.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No way.
Well, that's just...
It can't be. You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Oh, God. I forgot that she's the little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to the school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now I...
To come this far and fail at the very end.
True despair.
It's the most ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now I...
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is my first and last colossal of despair. here at the moment of death, to have the chance to taste of the highest grade of despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
True despair.
Ah, I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this? Anyway, so are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair. Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat
Let me
myself.
tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. Everyone,
Hey,
you said that despair is as contagious as any disease,
however,
but the same is true for hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko,
No.
ugh, stop it, stop! I hate those faces you're making. To see those awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
Fine, let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we... Shut up. That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right? Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to...
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in life. So...
Don't get in my way!
Oh, jeez.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last.
Her eyes are spiraling, dude.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
She was born nuts and she died nuts. Look at her. Congratulations, Junko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Didn't even drag her away. She's like, all right, let's go. Wow, you are genuinely insane. Oh, is it all of them? Oh, it is all of them. Oh God. The ultimate punishment. The 1,000 blows. Oh, Jesus. The cage of death. The burning of the Vasily's witch. Here comes the fire truck. Yep. Excavator destroyer. Blast off. Later. She's enjoying this after school lesson. God, you are crazy. You actually are crazy. My God. Ooh, a button. You mean to tell me you had this in the entire time? That's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko and Ashima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. Chapter 6. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. The end. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, the hair tie, that's what it was. Oh my god. Wow, I feel drained but also energized again. What is this feeling? But yeah, let's save that. My lord. We can continue maybe. Because we said it was the end, right? But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Oh. Goodbye, Despair High School. Epilogue. Danganronpa. Oh man. Goodbye, Despair High School. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But, in the end, yeah, we were just kind of stuck there for a bit.
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Makoto, would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until that moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But, is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here. But you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she let us leave here alive.
it's true.
You may be right about that. Maybe.
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about.
My beautiful
If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam him so far up. Huh? Where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We can go outside? Then that means me and Master can get married? And will give me a little jewel of a baby?
That's enough.
Please stop. That will be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far. Anyway, don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But
It's what happens after we get out is what I'm worried about. But, you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks.
For serious?
Maybe. We get out of there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie. Peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we were meant to live. Yeah, guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike the school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there's also has to be lots of hope, right?
In other words,
The act of searching for hope, to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there was still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
You got it.
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
And what are you going to do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. Ah, I get it now. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Wagakure's life story is about to begin. Thanks, Hina. You totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out there and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us, and we're so small. So what can we do? No. We can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything. Don't worry, I'm with you guys.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know.
Byakuya developed this entire freaking game. Like, he's still acting like kind of distant, but he's still hanging out with the peeps. He's Squidward.
I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
Alright, but I'm still gonna not but don't, you know, I'll still be chill.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say.
Don't worry, Bates. We're all getting out of here together. I don't know what I would do for my hope, but the ultimate rookie must keep going. At least I got friends like you guys, alright?
I guess we graduated?
Yeah, I guess we graduated. It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. Right, and then he pressed the button. The door began to open. With my hands, with our hands. Hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Yep, we're all getting out. Oh boy, this has been a journey. Oh man, the friends I've made and the horrible detachments I have too. Those 6 Six students survived. 7 if you count me. Jesus. Oh, that's it. We actually beat the game. Makoto Naegi. Here's the cast. Saika Maizono. Leon Kuwata. Hiyotaka Ishimaru. Byakuya Togami. Mondo Owada. Hifumi Yamada. Yasuhiro Hagakure. Yoko Kirigiri. I think this is the Japanese voice actors and actresses. Shoko Fukawa. Sakura Ogami. Alexia Ludenberg. Dang, yeah, we did it. We beat Danganronpa of Trigger Happy Havoc. That's wild. Oh man, the journey. It's an insane journey, to tell you the truth, but whew, we finally got through it. We never would have expected it. And this took what, 2-3 months to complete? I told you it was a long game. And we're not done yet. We're still not done. This is just the first game, guys. This is just the first game. We are not done. God, the twists, the turns, the deceit, the betrayal, the murders, the thinking. I did all of this on mean difficulty, by the way. I actually pulled it off. So, go me on that. I just wouldn't expected that. Ugh. But everything was great. All the characters were amazing. The story was beautiful. Especially that last part when the final act was just a bunch of fine meld of a mess. But, so, my favorite peeps, rest in peace, Kiyotaka. I'll miss you dearly. I got Hiro, though. I got Hiro and Byakuya. We're the squad. We are indeed the squad. It's awesome. So I wonder what everyone else is gonna do now that they're all outside. We just gonna, as they said, they're just gonna build up the world, I guess. Especially Byakuya. I feel like definitely Byakuya will probably do something. Dang, Sayaka. Man, when the first murder happened, everything just went completely to absolute dog doo-doo. It really did. Oh, man. Voice engineering. God, Makoto worked on it, apparently. Makoto done diddly did something. Special thanks. Localization team. I like how it's all colorful. It's wild. Assistant producers. Okay, I think this is the localization. So this is like, I guess, getting it to English America, which is awesome. I know there's actually an anime of Danganronpa as well, which I want to watch myself, see how it, what am I trying to say, how close it is to the game. Design director. Packaging and ad design. Ugh, the freaking executions. The executions were horrible. Especially the first one, I want to say. The first one was the worst. Chris King, David Alonso. Operation. Ugh, Junko. Junko. I've never seen such a crazier person. Like, holy crap. Like, that's wild. Junko is insane. Like, next level insanity. That's the headmaster, by the way. Typefaces included herein are solely developed by, I didn't see the last thing. Produce assistant. Marketing. Mondo. Oh, Mondo. I genuinely feel bad for Mondo. Mondo and Chihiro. Like, they are the ones I genuinely, like, feel sorry for. I guess, in the end, I do have, like, a little sympathy for Celeste. Just a smidge. But everything else? Nope. Everything else for her is out the window. I don't. I still do not have that sympathy for Celeste. But as the end went on, just a tiny fraction of sympathy went to it. But, nope. Nope. He got burned. Mac with a fire truck. Yeah, my batteries. That's all it took. Fight Chainsaw. That's wild. Danganronpa. Ugh. But it was fun. Thank you guys for sticking around. Hey, Monokuma. Oh, dude.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, what?
Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
Oh god, he's alive? Easter egg. No, wait, he can't be alive. So someone else is still in the school. That has to be, yeah, because Monokuma's controlled. So, oh goodness. Someone else took the reins. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Danganronpa. Oh god. Well, at least we did it though. That much is sure. Oh, we finally unlocked this. What the heck is this? This is a what if simulation type play mode. What if, huh? I guess I could check it out. We'll see it real quick. Oh man. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching to the very end of Danganronpa. We finally did it. We did it. Oh, we finally did it. But let's see what this is all about. School mode.
Thrills, chills,
Huh.
kills!
Enchanting Dangan Academy. Purely Prismatic Souls. Can't continue. I guess it's a new game. Ta-da! Alright. Alright. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. 1. You have to already be attending high school. 2. You have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing here at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. But I can't just stand around here in front of the school forever, right? New students are supposed to meet in the main hall at 8 a.m. That's not for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. And I took my first step toward the main hall. But yeah, this is when I lost 2 years worth of memories. Huh? As soon as I stepped foot into the main hall, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion, melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, spinning again. Then... oh, we're just here. Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Makoto, are you okay? Huh?
are you for real?
What, were you trying to escape into your own reality? It's not like any of us know what's going on either. Oh, sorry. The text looks different, so... There's no need to apologize. Given the situation, it's understandable. That's right. For some reason, I went unconscious as soon as I stepped into the main hall. And when I woke up, I was in a classroom. The windows were all blocked off by these weird metal plates. But it wasn't just the classroom. As it turns out, all of us who gathered there had all our stuff taken away, and we were locked inside the school. As we stood around, an announcement came on asking us to come to the gym for the entrance ceremony. But hearing that voice made it hard for me to concentrate on what it was actually saying. Hey, where are the others? Wasn't everyone here earlier?
Hey, come on.
Everyone else went to the gym while your ass was knocked out.
Well,
But is it really a good idea to obey such a strange announcement?
and
Yeah, it was weird as hell. But what else are we supposed to do?
Indeed.
She's right. Whatever's going to happen, standing our ground here isn't going to stop it.
You hear me?
Okay, then let's head to the gym. Makoto, are you good to go? Yeah. I was forced to wonder, what the hell was going on here? I was tormented by a dark feeling of foreboding, but I did my best to ignore it and hurried to the gym. Alright. Yeah, I guess we're getting into the nitty-gritty. Hey, hello everyone. And as soon as I entered, a weirdly cheery voice echoed across the room.
hey there, howdy, hello. Is everyone here? Good. Then let's get things rolling.
Yeah, and that would be Monokuma. What is this mode? It says school mode. I don't know what this is. Everyone's here, though. It's nice to see them. Monokuma. Mr. Monokuma.
I am Monokuma, and I am this school's headmaster. Nice to meet you all.
Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place.
Listen up.
Ah, can't do it. It just can't be done. Huh? This entrance ceremony was supposed to be your chance to make your big high school debut. As the headmaster, I did my best to put on a happy face, but it's just impossible. You can only lie to yourself for so long, you know? But if you can't do it, you can't do it. I've lost my confidence, my groove, and there's no getting it back. The hell? Why is he acting so depressed? I went from terrified to annoyed in no time flat. Wait, is that a teddy bear?
Why is that?
That teddy bear can talk!
I'm
Come on, what kind of cliche reaction is that? You people just keep on reacting the same way.
This is kind of...
That's just making me more and more depressed. Even if the hardware is backwards compatible, I guess the same doesn't go for the characters. Humans are so stupid. Worse than any piece of software. Ugh, I'm just getting lower and lower and... There's rock bottom. Here comes the Earth's core. This whole thing just feels sloppy as hell.
Come on.
You expect us to believe you're the headmaster. Stop screwing around. You're right. I screw around too much. I spent half my life apologizing for the other half of my life. But I've been spending so much time trying to think of what to make you guys do, and I'm just... lost. Meanwhile, I've been totally neglecting myself. Trying to laugh it off now would just be another lie. Where the heck is this going? You've been neglecting yourself? What does that even mean? I forgot to do something that was going to be a vital part of your greeting today. Ah, what the heck? My stomach's starting to hurt from all this self-loathing. He seemed really depressed. What is it you think he forgot? I don't think that matters. All that matters is finding a way out of here. No, I need to know. Tell us, what did you forget? If necessary, you should cancel the entrance ceremony and make the time to prepare a proper one.
Uh-huh.
You're right. What I forgot was my backups.
Are you okay with
Backups for what?
Hey.
For me,
Come
duh.
on now.
Backups for you? What? I don't understand why you don't understand.
In other
A
words...
backup, a spare, and in case of emergency.
Hey, you bastard.
Okay, we get it.
Hey, listen.
So if you can have backups, does it mean you really are a toy or a robot or whatever?
Indeed.
If I understand what he's saying, that would make sense.
Hmm.
No, see,
I'm being
ah,
funny.
okay, I got it. I don't like to admit this, but
What?
yes, I'm a robot so advanced even the folks at NASA can't recreate or even comprehend it.
Barrett!
But I don't have any backup, so I can't begin.
Huh?
What can't you begin? The entrance ceremony? Sure, that too. But even more than that, I can't even begin your school life itself. Without a backup, the first time I break, that'll be the end of everything for you guys.
Hey, come on.
I don't think any of us give a shit if you break or whatever.
Come on!
You'll be stupid. Without a headmaster, how can your life here run smoothly?
Oh,
But did you not say that you are so advanced even NASA cannot comprehend it? So you should not break so easily, am I right?
now
You guys are gonna break me! You blew me up in the prologue last time and tore me apart in chapter 5! Huh? Prologue? Chapter 5? What is he talking about? But anyway, let's not worry before that. Before we can begin your school life here,
I can't wait.
I'm gonna have you guys build me some backups.
What?
What? Oh man, come on. What's he even talking about?
Come on.
You think you can give me orders, you living garbage? I do. And while you're at it, I'll have you add a bunch of awesome bonus features.
If you please.
Like maybe some make me super handsome or eco-friendly, that kind of modern trendy feel. Or it might be good for a Japanese style mascot like me to have a super cutesy super moe backup.
Just hold on.
What the hell, man? You're talking like we already agreed to help.
You guys.
Well, you're gonna, right? It's important that you grow as students, sure. But you also have the opportunity to help your teacher grow. You think fake inspirational crap like that is gonna get us on your side?
Well,
I don't think he's listening. He's just creating his own reality as he goes.
No way.
Man, is this some kind of bizarre crap I can expect as a new student here? I'm just gonna go home. Hey, how do you plan to do that? You saw the metal plates covering all the exits, didn't you? No, we really have been in prison in here.
hey,
What the hell is this? Why would you trap us in here? Let us the hell out of here.
let's see.
He said he does not have a backup, yes? Why don't we just destroy this one right now?
Ooh,
Eh, so it finally occurred to you.
too bad.
But I won't go out that easily. I'll use my NASA level technology to run and hide and you'll never find me. You seem like a monumental waste of technology.
Stop fucking around.
Alright, that's it.
You son of
I'm not gonna be a
bitch.
part of whatever shitty joke you're trying to pull here.
Hey, you bastard.
Yeah, who gives a shit about some backup or whatever? We're not here to take care of you.
Hey, hey.
Okay, yeah, sure. I see what you're saying.
Are you sure?
Then, would you rather just start killing each other? What?
Huh?
What did you just say? I believe he said something about us killing each other. Killing? What are you talking about? If that's supposed to be a joke, it's not funny. It's just stupid. Even if you're just trying to make a point, that's taking it too far.
Just a second.
Come on, stop trying to freak us out and just get us to do what you want.
What the heck?
Just hurry up and let us out of here.
I'm being.
Ugh, will you guys please stop nagging me? I want to go home. I want to go home. I thought bears were crazy about our homing instinct, but you guys really take the cake.
What are you gonna
But I guess you
do
can't really help yourselves.
now?
You're all part of that new wave enlightenment generation. You need a specific goal to motivate you.
Yes, indeed.
Well then, here's a little spoiler. Spoiler.
Actually,
Once the backups are done, we'll move on to the main event where you can begin your exciting school life.
isn't that
Once that starts, then you'll have a chance to trigger your escape flag. What are you talking about? Speak plainly. I don't know what he means, but he did just say something about escaping, right?
Yes, indeed.
See? I was totally clear.
Now then.
If you want to escape, you'll have to live here peacefully and build me my backups.
Of course.
And you can't just half-ass it either.
I can
Build me a
barely
superior
contain
machine with flawless
myself.
performance that thrills and delights me, and you pass.
Uh-huh.
And don't worry about living expenses. You have all the food, clothing, and shelter you need. I can even personally guarantee your health and safety. Even if you get sick or injured, I'll treat you right away in the Monokuma Emergency Center. I don't think that's what we're worried about. Why do we have to do all this in the first place?
Boy.
Whatever. Stop complaining and just do it.
Now then.
Now then, with this, the entrance ceremony
Hold on just a second.
hasn't even begun. I mean, you haven't even started your real school life yet. So obviously I can't welcome you yet, which means this isn't a proper entrance ceremony.
Well now.
Okay, I'm done talking for now. Please enjoy these ever-fleeting days of peace. Without another word, he was gone, leaving us in dazed confusion. So, Would you explain what the heck just happened?
I mean, seriously?
Yeah, what the hell was that? I'm totally lost. We're trapped here, right? And if we make some backups, then we can get out?
It would seem...
That seems to be the gist of it. If you think about everything that this Monokuma told us, you will notice there are two main points.
In other
The
words...
first point is that we're trapped here in the school. And the second, more important point, if we can create backups for him to his satisfaction, he will tell us how to escape from the school.
Are you okay with
But
this?
one thing we do not know is why he wants us to do this at all.
Honestly,
What was his purpose in imprisoning us here in the first place?
What should I do?
Yeah, what happened to Host Peak Academy? Did it get taken over by some evil organization or something? If that's the case, I'm sure the police will be here anytime.
However,
But can we even be sure this is really Hope's Peak?
You're serious?
Listen, I'm sure it's just some kind of elaborate orientation setup. Like, they're like hazing us. Orientation?
seems like...
But if that's true, it's in pretty bad friggin' taste. Total overkill. He's right. If it's a prank, it's far beyond the bounds of acceptability. Okay, fine. In that case, what is going on? That's what we're trying to figure out. You know, if he didn't forget to build those backups of his, what do you think we would have made us do? Kill each other. That's what he said. What? Don't freak us out, dude. Who the hell would ever...
Listen to me!
Everyone just calm down.
Quiet down
He
and
said,
listen!
quiet down and listen. He said we'll have plenty of food and shelter and we'll be kept safe. So that's good, right?
Got it!
If we want to get out of here, we all need to work together. I
Shit.
fucking hate the idea of being at the mercy of that goddamn bear. What else can we do? Little pain in the ass either way. I will lower myself to serving that monstrosity.
oh,
But it seems our best option is to calmly adapt ourselves to this new situation.
let's see.
If this truly is something that Hope's Peak has put together for us, then I am fine with that.
Actually,
If that is not the case and Hope's Peak has been taken over by some other force, it would be best not to blindly oppose them. It gives me chills to think that I have to live here along with you unwashed masses.
That's fine.
Well, whatever. I'll just have to make sure to finish things quickly. Then I'll find whoever did this to me and wipe them from the face of the earth.
You hear me?
Okay, well, does anyone else have any objections?
Got it!
Silence gives consent, as they say. Then it's decided.
Listen to me!
From this point forward, we all agree to work together and maintain a peaceful communal life. Sure. When I first got into Hope's Peak Academy, I thought, man, I can't believe I get to go to this amazing place. But wherever I am now, it's 180 degrees away from whatever amazing place I made up in my mind. And that's how our bizarre communal life began. Alright. So, we're making... So, I guess this is like a side game where we're making backups for Monokuma so we can start the actual game of Danganronpa. That's wild. Once that was all done, we moved from the gym to the dining hall to talk about our future here. But,
hey,
when he says we have to make up some backups, what exactly are we supposed to do?
Actually,
Yeah, you didn't explain any of the important bits.
did you call for me?
That was just for convenience's sake. Now he's here? Sure, I could have explained everything in the gym, but if I'd gone on any longer, it would have been totally annoying, right? It would have been like, hey, hurry up and start already. I'm not sure I agree with that.
Well, now,
No, let me explain right now. I'm going to give you guys the next 50 days to make me a proper set of backups.
What the hell?
50 days? That's like forever. Why so long? And for convenience's sake, too. You guys would totally slack off if you didn't have a time limit. Humans give in so easily to corruption.
what?
Okay, but what about this whole
What?
backup thing? You said you wanted a bunch of bonus features, but...
So it would seem...
But it's super vague.
yes, indeed.
I thought you might say that. So from time to time, I'll give you a special concept. You can use that design to the next backup.
What?
What? Can't we just make one and be done with it?
Hey,
Of course you can't just make one and be done with it. Who knows what kind of violence you guys might commit against poor old me? I need all the help I can get. Just a second ago, you were talking about how you should just destroy me right now. I heard you. You wanna...
Oh,
Is this really necessary?
just a second.
Fake cry all you want. We're not gonna fall for it. Fake? No, I really am sad. All your heartless comments have made me sad. But your teacher won't let it get to him. No matter what, I'll put you all on the right path.
Hey, come on.
And the right path would be...
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. To keep you all from slacking off, I'll be performing project reviews as you progress.
Well,
Project reviews?
what?
What, never heard of a project review? Want me to write it down for you? No, I know what it is. It's meant to check our progress.
In other words,
So you're going to be checking up on us to see how things are coming. That's just common sense. Yeah, it's totally common sense. I feel like I want to die right now.
Yes, indeed.
Okay then, hurry up and get to work. I'm as excited as the rest of you to get through this and begin your real school life. But, if we fail our project review, is there some kind of punishment? Well,
It can't be.
here it comes.
Too bad.
No, nothing in particular. What? Don't scare us like that.
Are you sure?
There's no punishment, but if you can't do it, you won't trigger the escape flag I mentioned.
What?
Plus, if you pass, I'll give you something awesome.
I can barely
What is it?
contain
Well, you have to
myself.
get it and find out. But it's super fun, I promise. Now then, are you ready for your first assignment? Alright. So, the concept for the very first backup I need you to make is... Monokuma Casanova. Right here. 1 day left. Oh god. Make a Monokuma Casanova? What does that even mean?
What the
Exactly what it says. You know what a Casanova is, right? I want a good-looking version of me. Good-looking? But you're a bear. You better not think about it too much or we'll never get anywhere.
what the heck?
Anyway, how are we even supposed to start building something like that?
And
Yeah, I mean, where are the materials or whatever?
hey,
I can't do everything for you. Look around the school yourself for whatever you might need.
isn't that?
Oh, but as an extra special service, I will give you some materials, just this once. I figure you could use a little practice before you start on the real thing.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so, here you go. Alright, a marble slab, an aluminum can, and chisel. Maybe I'll have you start by using these to make a Greek statue. And after that, if you combine this with the Greek statue, I think you'll wind up with a truly ravishing Monokuma. Bring it to me the absolute instant you're finished. No pit stops. Okay, have a nice day. Alright, so how do I do this? Oh, construct. Yeah, construct. Select construct and make a Monokuma Casanova. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Even the latest Parisian models pale at my balanced beauty. Or body. What? Oh, what the heck is this? Consumables? I thought I was supposed to be constructing stack. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got it. Oh. This looks like a lot of collecting stuff. I guess it's kind of like, what am I trying to say? Like Pikmin, because it does have a day limit, and you're collecting things, but now you just gotta craft it. Huh. Alright. The Casanova was supposed to be good looking, right? Is it good looking? Subjective opinions aside, you created the backup and completed the assignment, so let me give you some tickets. Trip tickets. Alright. I'll explain how they work later, so make sure not to throw them away.
Hey,
Now do you get how to do it? If this is all there is to it, this is gonna be a breeze. Indeed. I'm sure we can handle this. Even if we don't get it right the first time, with enough practice, I'm sure we'll get the hang of it and figure everything out. You seem pretty confident. Maybe I spoiled you a little too much.
what are you gonna
But there's
do?
nothing I can do about that. I'm just so sweet and kind and sincere.
Well,
So, now you're ready to gather your own materials, right? You can handle that much, right?
yes, indeed.
Well, even if you decide you can't, I'm not gonna help you anymore.
Okay.
We don't need your help. We're all gonna work hard and do our best to make your stupid backups and get out of here.
You're getting all riled up.
I'm glad you're getting all fired up, but don't overwork yourself or I'll be the one who ends up taking care of you. Take plenty of breaks, drink lots of fluid, promise me you'll be safe and make your teacher proud.
Oh,
You don't have to remind us. We have no desire for you to take care of us. Also, make sure you keep everything clean. If you can't do it yourselves, I'll make you do it.
yes
This
indeed.
is where you live, right? You need to put the effort to keep it nice and tidy. What a pain in the ass.
Well, to be fair, cleaning is part of a normal school life.
Now then.
Okay, your next project review is coming up. Okay, so the next concept is
Okay.
the same thing. You went right this time.
Alright. Oh, so now we have the set tasks. Open the e-handbook.
So we have 5 days to make this thing. But you know what? I'm actually gonna do this on my own time. I just wanted to see what it was like, and yeah, we'll probably call it a let's play on here. So thank you guys so much for watching and chilling this entire segment of Danganronpa. Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Of course, we have more. Obviously, we're not done. This is just the first game. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I said this was the Dangan series, so we're gonna move on to the second game after this. So be prepared. Prepare for more trouble, more murder, more Monokuma, and just a lot of crazy stuff, pretty much. So until then, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. Also comment and subscribe to get new feed on videos and become a member of the Cuckoo Crew today. Also be sure to follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky so you can recommend the fidget games you want me to play or chat, your preference. Also, if you subscribe, be sure to tap that bell to get new notifications on videos so you'll never miss an upload from me ever again. But that's gonna be it from Danganronpa. We're gonna close the book on this Let's Play. And thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next Let's Play, which will be Danganronpa 2. I will see you there. Because, like I said, Danganronpa series. We're not done yet. This is just the beginning. So, have a nice day. Have a nice night. Amateur is out. Stay safe. Stay sharp. Stay cuckoo crazy. And I shall see you in the next episode. Peace.